are we in a position to see the future with Bitcoin in this current cycle? Because I am seeing some price action that is so crazily similar to the previous cycle that you have to see this. I think it's going to explain the next 2 to 3 months quite well. So, update for the 11th of Feb 2026. We are clearly in the bearish case with the 4-year cycle not broken. The bear market kicked off when we dropped below the 50-week and confirmed when we broke down below the 100-week moving average. The business cycle may be coming, but I think it might be coming too slow, and I don't think it's a strong enough signal in order to push Bitcoin's price back up just yet. And it was a bull trap all along given the 2021 price action, but I'm going to show you why I'm short now given the insane clarity you can see with this current price action. So here we have Bitcoin's price in the 2025-2026 cycle, and we are here today at $68,700 a coin, and we have the 2021-22 bear market cycle here. And what we can see really clearly, if we've got these red triangles up the top showing these tops that then precipitate down into some bottoms, and we can see that they line up almost perfectly with these ones here. Boom, boom. And what we've had is a breakdown below the 100-week moving average, which we had a quick capitulation down to the bottom of the green bands. We broke below the 100-week moving average, had a quick capitulation down to the bottom of the green bands. And then in the 2021-2022 cycle, we went flat for about 6 to 7 weeks over here before capitulating back down and going well below the green bands to then be the sort of the signal of the capitulation of the bear market and the low coming about 6 months later. And so you can see here that this is what I'm looking for at the moment. We seem to be exactly here, and I'm going to look in this channel to see if we got the same price action moving through. If we continue within this channel, then I suspect we're going to break down. And I think that the 58, 59K area is potentially an area for cycle low, but we may go a little bit lower given that we've got to capitulate first. Or we're going to have a break up, which I'm going to look for this range, and we're going to break and then confirm support on this line. And if we do, that to me would suggest that the bear market has been averted or the bear market has been shortened and we are ready for a climb up, which I think is completely plausible given the fact that we're in a completely macroeconomic different condition now than what we were in 2021-2022. Here we had QT ramping up, and this was pushing downward pressure on Bitcoin's price. Here we just have the bear cycle, but QT no longer is in effect, and we're moving into a qualitative easing regime, which should help to keep Bitcoin's price up. And so we could see an invalidation of this by confirming support on this line. If not, then I suspect this price action is playing out, and we should place our bets down for, prices in the 50K range. So that is where I'm seeing Bitcoin move at the moment. We have also seen the sentiment of the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index reach 6 here, which is reflective of a capitulation type environment. And so that does give us credence that maybe we've had the opportunity for sentiment to reset and gives us some room for that bullish move again. Or, we've had 6 single digit fear and greeds here in the past. There was a 9 there, and that has then subsequently pushed down further. So we are looking for that full capitulation, which is generally where fear and greed goes into the single digits while we find ourselves in the very bottom of the green bands. And on the cliche revisit of the ISM Purchasing Managers Index, we've had this recent breakup into 52, a clearly expansionary Purchasing Managers Index environment. But what is not discussed here is the breakdown of this, which shows that while the PMI is expansionary, there's still some hedging on employment, and I really want to see that employment figure go expansionary that makes up this ISM PMI, because that is currently 48.1, which you can see here. So employment remains contractionary, which to me suggests that this ISM is still a cautionary tale of expansion. Having said that, with the PMI going positive, if we were to continue and have 2 or 3 more prints of positive expansionary PMI above that 50 baseline, then that should start reflecting positively in the Bitcoin price. If you're wondering who I am Mangosteen. I have a background in finance, economics, accounting, and engineering. I've broad professional experience across corporate strategy, finance, including time as head of investment and treasury for a multi-billion-dollar corporate. And my purpose is to cultivate the next generation of active investors from suits to steel caps through renegade financial education and strategy. So if you're interested in my content, please like, subscribe, comment. I love engaging with my audience. So ask me questions. I'm always happy to answer. If you're interested in the indicators that I've been using to understand the Bitcoin market, you can access them through Mangosteen Private. I'm currently offering a 2-year license through my website, mangosteen.global. I have a 14-day no questions asked refund policy. So if you get in, buy it, and decide that it's not for you, flick me an email and I will happily refund you. And there's also a 5% discount when paid in Bitcoin. And it will eventually be a 1-year license. So if you are interested, this is the time to buy because you're going to get 2 years at the moment. Now, of course, this channel does not provide financial advice or any advice of any kind. Everything here is general information only and for entertainment purposes only. It does not consider your personal objectives, financial situations, or needs. Reference to any financial products are factual only, and you do not constitute recommendations. You must do your own research. Any investment or trading decisions you make are entirely your own. This is entertainment only. You are listening to a random Mangosteen on the internet.